Hello everyone. Today let us start with the syllabus of VTU for the subject strength of material. In my previous video, I have given the introduction about the subject strength of materials and why it has to be studied in civil engineering. Now let us see what the VTU has prescribed the contents in this. In the external examinations, you will be writing it for 40 and the external examinations will be for 100 marks, which will be reduced to 60. As you know, it is a 60-40 scheme. And you have to observe here, it has the credit of 4. Compared to all other subjects, this subject is having more weightage. So please concentrate more on the technical terms and the things which we will be discussing in this subject. And we have a module 1 with the name simple stresses and strain. Here we will be learning about different types of stresses and strain. In the previous video, I have just briefly explained about what is stress and strain. Here you will be learning in detail about the stress, its types and its corresponding strains, formulas used to find it, and the term and the units used to find the intensity of the stress and the strains. Due to the different types of stresses and strain, there will be a changes in the bodies which had act on it, and the derivations of that and few problems based on the different types of stresses and strain we will be learning here in the module 1. And next, in the second module, you will be learning about compound stresses and thick and thin cylinder. Compound stresses is the improved version of the first module. What we have learned, the stresses and strain in the first module, some additional things will be there in the second module. And while coming to the thick and thin cylinder, we have two types of cylinder. Broadly, the cylinders are classified as thick cylinders and thin cylinders. Under the pressure, the cylinders inside the cylinder, there are different types of stresses and strains which are developed in it externally and internally. We will be learning what are the types of stresses inside the cylinders and how to define those terms and the formulas to find those stresses and the problems based on that will be learned in second module. And in the third module, it is on shear force and bending moment. This is the improved version of the part of your first semester subject, Elements of Civil Engineering, where you have learned about types of supports, loadings, beams, etc. All those things will be recalled once again. And then we will be starting with the types of forces and loads act on that due to the application of various types of loads, its formulas and its shape when the loads act on it. All those things will be learned in the shear force and bending moment diagram. It is going to be very interesting. Next is the module 4, that is bending and shear stresses in beams and torsion in circular shaft. Here, due to the, in the third module, you will be learning about bending moment and shear force. Due to the bending and shear, the stresses developed inside the beams. For that, what are the types of externally applied load and derivations on that, and the problems on different types of stresses will be learnt in module 4, and also about the torsion. It is a twisting force which will be act on a circular body. In this module, you will be learning about what is torsion and what is the denotions used to find the torque, which is the intensity of the torsion, and the formulas to find its intensity, unit, derivation, and problems to find it. Next is The fifth module, here you will be learning about deflection of the beam, columns and the struts. Deflection. Whenever the load is applied on the beam will bend. That bending is known as deflection. You will be learning in detail about the deflection, depending on the type of load applied on it, and few derivations and related problems. Next is columns and struts. Basically, we have two types of column. Basically, we have two types of column, a long column and a short column. How to differentiate it, how to recognize it as a long column and short column, and the various stresses inside it, and all other things related to it. Few derivations and the problems will be learnt in columns and struts. Columns and struts is the easiest one. You can score good marks in that. So this is about the syllabus of strength of materials. To refer, you can refer the book called Subramaniam on strength of materials, or you can also go for B.S. Basavarajaya and Mahadevappa. The title will be of strength of materials for your references. Please work more problems on the topic as and when, which I will be completing in the class. So it will be useful for you. This subject is having the lot of formulas, units to remember. So what I suggest is, in each module, when I start the topic, keep writing the formulas and its corresponding units, make a chart and post it on your wall wherever you will be visiting frequently. Keep weaving on that. Just keep an eye on that, so that it will be registered in your mind, and in the less time you can remember the more things. Because in this chapter, I'm repeating again, there will be, it is completely almost 90% is of problem and only 10% might be of theory. So be careful. Even if you know the subject, even if you have learned the topic, there is a chance of mismatching, or there's a chance of confusions in the formulas which will be used. And also the units related to it. It is very important. Unit is a very important in strength of material. So please be careful and learn, enjoy things. Okay. Thank you.